Have you ever felt like something around you is sending you a message? That the divine is sending you a sign, or that the universe is conspiring to lead you to a conclusion? Or do you simply not believe in that? One of the most common ways to dismiss an idea is to say, that is just a coincidence. But what about when that coincidence transforms you, reveals something profound to you, and gives you a mission? That's what happened to me. Freedom through knowledge, transformation through perception. The year I stepped out of adolescence for the first time, something I never imagined happened. I was arrested for a crime I did not commit, behaving in a way I could have avoided. In there, I went through a revelatory process. In a cell, I had a sheet, and my mind impelled me to tie it around my neck. Everything was dark. I looked at the ceiling and pondered where I should attach it and end my life. I was mentally weak. I was not prepared. A terrible suffering eviscerated me from the inside out. But something stopped me. The love I felt for my family, for my pets, and also the realization that they loved me too. In my dark night of the soul, a bright spark emerged. That night, I went to sleep crying and woke up with a beam of light illuminating my face. Still a bit dazed, I went back to sleep, but when I woke up again, the beam of light was illuminating something I hadn't seen before, a holy book, a Bible. At the time, I had no religion, nor did I believe in God, but I decided to see it as a sign. I opened it to a random page and came across a passage, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. The days passed, but this stayed in my mind. At that moment, I barely knew that I was about to embark on a profound journey of spiritual awakening. In the deafening silence of a dirty, empty cell, I received 5 books. Each of these books led me to a greater understanding, and they had something in common. The fundamental realization was that the answer was within me, not outside. Was this a coincidence or a divine whisper? It's a bit of that immortal wisdom acquired that I will provide to you in this video. My experience proves that darkness can be overcome, making life much more beautiful after the darkest moments. In retrospect, the years of struggle reveal themselves magnificently and demonstrate that we were not lost but on a path to our rediscovery. This moment revealed to me that when we allow ourselves to perceive, we can hear the divine whispers that move our souls and guide our destiny. Gregg Levoy once said that when you are on the right path, the universe winks and gestures every now and then just to let you know. And as soon as you start to notice these little cosmic clues, as soon as you understand that you are on a path, you will begin to see them everywhere. As you start to walk on the way appears. These clues are what the Swiss psychologist Carl Jung called synchronicity, meaningful patterns of our existence tied to a hidden and invisible order. In 1952, Jung published a paper explaining that just as we can connect events by cause and effect, we can also connect them by meaning. Synchronicity occurs when there is a meaningful coincidence, an occasion where the external reflects the internal, a crosstalk between mind and matter. And we find it when an event in the world significantly coincides with a thought or feeling in the mind, or even when the message we most need at the moment suddenly appears before us, like a mystical and powerful beckon. This often happens when you are thinking about something and almost instantly notice something else that is connected to what you were thinking or feeling. I don't know about you, but this has happened to me countless times. Times that saved me, times that enlightened me. And it is always the work of a sensitive perception of the signs that surround us. And why does this happen? Jung believed that life is not a series of random events. Instead, he posited that there is a deeper order to the universe, a unifying principle that connects all things, an expression of a deeper order he called unus mundus. This concept conveys the idea that everything in the universe is interconnected by an invisible structure. Since the times of Plato and Pythagoras, it has been recognized that there is a hidden order, a kind of sacred geometry that has stimulated speculation and admiration and is said to be the architecture of the universe. If you notice, the Immortal Mind logo is based on sacred geometry. Skeptics insist that finding these common patterns in nature, history, and different cultures is a matter of mere chance. In contrast, mystics and religious adherents of various traditions believe that These forms constitute the building blocks of reality itself. According to Jung, we are all connected within a network that gives us a sense of universal wholeness. And this realization is more than just an intellectual exercise. It's a spiritual awakening. Jung says that synchronicity plays a role similar to dreams, and its purpose is to shift our conscious thinking to connect with this greater universal consciousness. It is a light that appears to illuminate unconscious aspects, a reconnection with this immortal mind that manifests the power of this hidden order and triggers meanings often ignored by unawakened people. Jung is careful to note that he is not denying that coincidences can happen, but at the same time, we must also admit that there are some coincidences so significant that their chances of occurring are something beyond, so unlikely that they resemble an enigma, an unfathomable miracle, a sign of fate that you should not ignore. A synchronicity. We should not ignore synchronicities when they happen. We must pay careful attention to its manifestations. They communicate with something intimate within us, our unconscious, the collective unconscious, and our intricate relationship with everything that surrounds us. They serve as a mirror, reflecting not only our hidden thoughts and feelings, but also echoing universal patterns that were hidden in plain sight, waiting to be founded by the intuitive mind and perception. These symbols may escape reason. Let's explore some examples. Imagine you are thinking about an old friend you haven't seen in years. Out of the blue, he texts you. This may suggest that this reconnection with your old friend is crucial to your growth and development. The universe is practically encouraging you to rekindle that friendship, perhaps to learn a valuable lesson or to surprise you with the rebirth of a precious bond. It may be that this person has an unexpected revelation for you, an answer to something you are looking for that paradoxically is also looking for you. In your experience, you need something or someone that you may not know how to describe. Then you meet someone different and they have exactly the skills or connections you need for a life-changing project or job. This chance encounter can prove to be a synchronicity, guiding you toward a new opportunity. No matter how isolated you are and how lonely you feel, if you do your work truly and conscientiously, unknown friends will come and seek you. The universe conspires in strange ways, leading you to opportunities that are ideal for you. Listen to these divine whispers and you will be rewarded. Your life is complicated, you're struggling with a problem, and the solution suddenly appears while you're doing something that didn't seem to have any relation to what you needed. Experiencing this inspiration that leads you along the path is a sign of synchronicity, a sign that your subconscious is working in harmony with the universe. The universe is shining a bright light, helping you solve a problem unexpectedly. This sudden creative spark is an expression of your brain's divine unconscious processing in the background, with the universal patterns that awaken with unique solutions. You keep seeing the same type of bird or animal wherever you go. This pattern might be a synchronicity, mainly because animals have an ancestral and symbolic connection with humanity. This animal may have deep symbolic meaning for you. The divine whisper is using the animal kingdom to send you a message. For example, if you keep seeing butterflies, a symbol that has existed for millennia, it is a symbol of a call for transformation, rebirth, as it goes through many life cycles. From larva to caterpillar to chrysalis, and finally, to a sublime butterfly. It's similar to the journey of the soul. You come across a quote or advice that perfectly applies to a situation you are going through. This could be a synchronicity, a sign that the universe is communicating with you. The universe is using words of wisdom to provide the guidance you need. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is truly ready, the teacher will disappear. It is what it is. It is as if wisdom remains in the ether, waiting to be understood through symbols that may go unnoticed in everyday life. You have a vivid dream about an event, and then it happens in real life. This occurrence might be a synchronicity, suggesting that your dream was a premonition. Your subconscious mind is accessing the collective unconscious, giving you a glimpse of possible future events. Or perhaps the dream is pointing out something that you should pay attention to on your journey. When you allow yourself to perceive, these cosmic messages lead us to a realm beyond the material world, and imply a deeper, invisible order in the universe. Because in a broader sense, our entire universe and life itself can be considered as an almost impossible coincidence. Many scientists have pointed out that the physical laws we see around us seem to be perfectly arranged just right to sustain life as we know it. Consider the peculiarities of water, a substance essential to life on Earth. In a universe of infinite substances, water stands out as a miraculous anomaly, a molecular marvel that supports and sustains life in all its wondrous forms. It is both the source and sustenance, the essence that flows within us and around us, a testament to the extraordinary conditions that forge life. We also know that there are mathematical constants in nature around us, like the speed of light and the strength of gravity. And all these numbers seem to be exactly right for our universe to contain life. If they were just a little different, the universe would either collapse or not have the right chemical elements for stars or planets to form. It's a question worth asking. Is it just a coincidence that the laws of nature and the mathematical constants we see in the universe happen to be exactly as they are, and that they are arranged in a way that makes it possible to sustain life? This led to what many scientists call the idea of a perfectly aligned universe. And if we look even deeper, we will find another type of synchronicity that arises concerning numbers. According to numerology, when you see numbers that keep appearing in your life, repeatedly in different situations and different ways, it's not a coincidence. It's happening for a reason. Similar to how a recurring dream can be understood as a message from the collective unconscious mind, a number that you keep seeing in your life can be understood as a message from the universe. Remember, everything is symbolic. But whether you take advantage of this message or not is entirely up to you. In numerology, these recurring numbers are called angel numbers, and they can give valuable clues about the opportunities that already exist around you. In a future video, we will explore a bit more about the meaning of these hidden truths, how to identify them, and what they reveal about your path and your reality. Spiritual individuals may interpret coincidences as signs from God or the universe. Have you ever noticed any strange or beautiful coincidence in your life? Something almost surreal? Let me know in the comments. Synchronicity invites us to see the world in a new light, where seemingly random events can have a profound meaning. Whether it's a chance encounter, a recurring dream, or an appearance of something you were already thinking about, these significant coincidences remind us of the complex and interconnected nature of the universe. They encourage us to pay attention, to listen, and to remain open to the guidance that is all around us. Meaningful coincidences have great potential to enrich our lives. They can serve as valuable guides to our own conscious and unconscious mental states, opening our minds to aspects of our own psychology that we have been ignoring. And they can also potentially connect us to a form of intelligence that exceeds the bounds of our own minds. However, to reap any of these benefits, we must be careful not to approach coincidences with the idea that we already know what's behind them and what they mean. Whether they come from within us or without, the value of a coincidence will always lie in its ability to show us something new about ourselves and the world around us. As we said in the tapestry of life, some moments seem woven with an almost magical thread, stitching together events in a pattern that goes beyond mere chance. These meaningful coincidences, or synchronicities, are like whispers from the universe, guiding us toward deeper understanding and self-realization. They remind us that our lives are more than a series of random occurrences. They are a symphony of interconnected experiences, each note resonating with purpose and intention. The art of tarot reading is one such medium through which these synchronicities can be crafted and understood. As a spiritual mentor, I delve into the rich symbolism of tarot cards to help you weave your tapestry of meaningful coincidences. Let's consider the Fool, the card of beginnings and endless potential. It represents the start of an archetypical journey, a leap of faith into the unknown. When this card appears, it may be a synchronistic sign to embrace new opportunities, to take that bold step forward despite uncertainties. Or take the High Priestess, a symbol of intuition and hidden knowledge. Her appearance could be a nudge to trust your inner voice, an affirmation that the answers you seek are within you, seeking you too. Creating synchronicities through tarot involves a dance between intuition and interpretation, a journey into the realm of symbols where each image, number, and color speaks a language of its own. It is here here, in this sacred space, that the tarot cards become a mirror, reflecting not just your current state but also the potential paths that lie ahead. They serve as a guide, helping to align your journey with the universal flow, creating a harmonious rhythm of cause and effect. When we engage in a tarot reading, we are actively participating in the creation of these synchronicities. We set the stage for the universe to communicate with us, to offer guidance, warnings, and wisdom. The cards become a tool for understanding the undercurrents of our lives, revealing the deeper patterns at play. They help us to see the interconnectedness of all things, to understand that every choice we make sends ripples through the cosmos, affecting not just our journey but the journeys of those around us. I invite you to explore the realm of tarot with me, to uncover the synchronicities that are waiting to be revealed. Together, we will embark on a journey of discovery, using the cards to navigate the complexities of life. Through thoughtful interpretation and intuitive guidance, we will uncover the messages that the universe has for you, helping you to find clarity, direction, and a deeper understanding of your own spiritual path. Allow yourself the opportunity to connect with these cosmic messages, to embrace the synchronicities that are woven into the very fabric of your existence. So, immortal friend, the next time you experience a synchronicity, take a moment to reflect on its potential meaning. You never know. It might be the universe trying to tell you something important. Thank you for watching. And remember, freedom through knowledge, transformation through perception.